And with a couple minutes left, they threw to a video with the unlikely candidates going through all of the progression of the Daily's Place era, starting with that first week where it's completely barren and you've got Cody and the Elite in the ring just pretty much reacting to, my God, it was almost like this theme of, what the hell are we going to do? Like, this is so out of our comfort zone. And the video, it's a lot of John Huber in the video, including some from the episode right after his passing that week.
His entire, like, it puts into perspective, his entire AEW run pretty much took place there.
Not pretty much, all of it did.
Didn't he debut?
He debuted after it was going to be in that Rochester show that got canceled.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I guess in my mind, like, they had an empty arena show outside of Daily's Place, but no, you're right. Yeah. Like, it was
his whole AEW career was here during the pandemic.
At Daily's Place. That's amazing. And that really seemed like forever ago. But you know, I was not expecting a video like this. You know, like, typically I just, okay, it's like, goodbye everybody, see you next week for WWE Dynamite. But, like, we'll talk about that later. It's a mistake, everybody. Like, you know, whatever. Like, let's not crucify the guy over it. Anyway, I was not expecting a video like this. They didn't have to, but the fact that they did it, I thought was a great, like, really, really smart. And I think it was them being able to take advantage of, you know, any sort of momentous occasion to create this sentimental moment that ultimately builds brand loyalty.
Yes.
So it was really good.
I thought it was an excellent video, and it just builds, and then the video climaxes with Double or Nothing where the fans are back. Mm-hmm. Such a well done edited video. And then it ended with the live crowd in Jacksonville as they went off the air. I just thought this was such a cool way to end the show. So non-traditional, because when are you ever going to have these circumstances where we ended up having to be in this place for a year and a half and now we're going back out on the road for a couple weeks and then we're coming back? But it was just such a great way to end the show, I thought. Like, end on a happy note. What a concept.
It's, in the end, we're talking about marketing. And I think, like, this was, to me, the best form of marketing, where it feels incredibly genuine. And I think it also just really puts into perspective the consistency of quality of AEW Dynamite. They were, like, showing highlights pretty much just from over the past year, but, like, there were a lot of amazing moments, you know, that this company provided on this show, in this arena. So, man, I would love, like, if, like, WWE has the department to be able to do shit like this every time if they wanted to. But
they did for a while, in, like, 2001 to 2003,
oh, yeah,
dude, they were going nuts. They were
Can they bring back the Desire videos, please? Like, is there no better time to do that than right now? You know?
Do you remember when they did the Kid Rock one, the Lonely Road of Faith?
Mm-hmm.
It's just thrown out on a random episode of Raw to convince Vince McMahon not to bring in the NWO, and it was like this epic video that literally could have opened up WrestleMania 20, that they could have just saved for 2 years. It was that big. And it's like, dude, we threw this together on Sunday. It was like, they were just like flexing every week with their...
Was that really the storyline reason how they...
That was the whole thing. He's like, I'm going to kill my creation by bringing in the NWO.
And so our video department made this to try to convince you.
Ric Flair's in the ring. He's like, Vince, watch this. Yeah, Ric Flair was on his Avid in 2002, and he just put together this video. But my God, that period, they were just pumping this stuff out, and it's very memorable stuff. I will say, at the end of this video, and you're watching all of these highlights, number one, I'm thinking, yeah, a lot of big stuff. When you have a year and a half worth of Dynamite highlights, there's a lot to take from. The next is, if you're a new fan, you want to go back and watch any of this, you don't have that outlet right now, at least a legal way to go back and watch Dynamite. And that is something that I think you want to get the right streaming deal, because you're talking about big money for the right deal. But it is something that I hope happens at a point, because I think for newer fans, these Dynamites will have some rewatch value to them. And if you're a new fan, my God, there's a lot of stuff that you can just go back to that this video was a commercial for.
Well, they're certainly building that catalog up, you know, with all the Dynamites, all the Darks. I imagine maybe eventually something like the Road 2s and BTE might find their way up there, but I think they're still in the building phase. And when it's time to announce something, whether it be with something that Warner owns or their own platform, maybe by that point it'll sound more attractive.
Maybe they'll have a search function where you can just do a drop down menu of like Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and the whole feud comes up in a easy to digest playlist.
That would be wonderful.
We will see.